particular moment.
Well, I don't know.
It's your idea. You said reject the vision.
Oh,
What am I supposed to do?
You wrestle her.
Say what?
It's an angel. You just grab hold and you say, oh God, what was it? You say, I will not let thee go except thou bless me, and then you wrestle her.
You wrestle her. I don't know how to wrestle. I will not let me go except thou bless me.
The body is the garden of the soul.
Oh! 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 Oh!
What are you doing here? Are you dead?
No, I just had sex. I'm not dead. Why? Where are we?
Heaven.
Heaven? But I'm in heaven?
That cat. That's little Sheba.
She was just wandering around. You know, everyone here wanders, or they sit on crates playing card games. Heaven? Holy moly.
How did Sheba die?
Rat poison, and then hit by a truck, and then a fight with an alley cat, and cancer, and then another truck, and then old age, and then she fell in the East River, and then heartworms, and then one last truck.
Then it's true? Cats really have 9 lives?
No, that was a joke. I don't know how she died. I don't talk to cats. I'm not that crazy. I'm just upset. We had sex, and then he had to go. And so I drank an enormous glass of water and 2 Valium. Or 6. Maybe I overdosed like Marilyn Monroe. Did you die?
No, I'm here on business. I can return to the world if I want to.
Do you?
I don't know.
I know. Well, heaven is depressing. It's full of dead people and all. But life.
To face loss with grace is key, I think, but it's impossible. All you ever do is lose and lose.
Yeah, but not letting go deforms you so.
The world's too hard. Stay here with me.
I can't. I feel like shit, but I've never felt more alive. Oh, I finally found the secret of all that Mormon energy. Devastation. That's what makes people migrate and build things. Heartbroken people do it, and people who've lost love. Because I don't think God loves his people any better than Joe loved me. The string was cut and off they went. I have to go home now, but I hope you come back. I mean, look at it. Can you imagine spending eternity here?
It's supposed to look like San Francisco.
Oh.
Oh, but the real San Francisco on Earth is unspeakably beautiful.
Oh. Unspeakable beauty. That's something I would like to see.
Oh, she took the cat. Come back. You took the. Oh. Goodbye, little Sheba. Goodbye.
Greetings, Prophet. We have been waiting for you.
Hurry. God, oh my God. Oh, this is too weird for words. It's Roy. Oh, it's so creepy in here. I hate hospitals.
Stop whining. We have to move fast.
Us supposed to call the duty until this condition changes, and it's changed. Take off those glasses. You look ridiculous. What happened to you?
Ow! Expiation for my sins. What am I doing here?
Expiation for your sins. I can't take the stuff out myself. I have to tell them he's dead and fill out all the forms, and I don't want them confiscating the medicine. I needed a pack mule, so I called you.
Why me? You hate me.
I needed a Jew. You were the first to come
What do
to
you mean
mind.
you needed a Jew?
We're going to thank him for the pill.
Thank him?
What's the Jewish prayer for the dead?
The Kaddish?
That's the one.
Whoa, hold on.
Do it. They'll be in the check. And
I'm not saying any fucking Kaddish for him. The drug's okay, sure, fine, but there's no fucking way I'm praying for him. My noodle pinko parents in Schenectady would never forgive me. They're already so disappointed. He's a fag. He's an office stamp. Now look, he's saying Kaddish for Roy Cohn. I can't believe you would actually pray for him, Louise.
Louis, I didn't even pray for you. He was a terrible person. He died a hard death. So maybe a queen can forgive her vanquished foe. It isn't easy. It doesn't count if it's easy. It's the hardest thing, forgiveness. Which is maybe where love and justice finally meet. Peace, at least. Isn't that what the Kaddish asked for?
Oh, it's Hebrew. Who knows what it's asking? I am 32 years old and I have never been in a room with a dead body before. Oh, God, it's so heavy and so small. I know probably less of the Kaddish than you do, please. I'm an intensely secular Jew. I didn't even bar mitzvah. I
do the best you can.
Yisgadal, Ve Yishkadish, Shmei, Bravo, Shmei de Kid Show, Bore, Prihagoff. No, that's the Kiddush, not the. Yisgadal. This is ridiculous, please. I have no idea what I'm doing. Olmo, Diegro, Jeruse, Vayamlik, Machuse, Bethlehem, Bethlehem, Bachayim, Balkol, Israel. Imru Omein. Olam Olome Omeo, Yisbarach, Veyistabach, Veyisborah, Veyisbama, Veyistase, Veyisfadar, Veyisalal, Veyishalol, Shmei de Kudsho. Tushbahoso, Darihamoso, Daimoram, Bomo, Vimru Omein. Yehishlomo Rabbo, Mishmael, Muhammad, Balkol, Israel. Ose Sholem Ramo, Fuya, Ose, Chalkol, Israel. Imru Omein.
Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Thank you, Louis. You did fine.
What are you talking about fine? That was fucking miraculous.
In the hall of the Continental Principalities, heaven, a city much like San Francisco, all 7 myriad, infinite, aggregate, angelic entities in attendance. May their glorious names be praised forever and ever. Hallelujah. Permanent Emergency Council is now in session.
Most august fellow principalities, angels most high, I regret my absence at this session. I was detained.
Ah, this is...
The prophet. Yes.
Ah.
We were working.
Making progress.
I want to return this.
What is the matter with it?
It's just, we can't just stop. We're not rocks. Progress, migration, motion is modernity. It's animate. It's what living things do. We desire. Even if all we desire is stillness, it's still desire for. Even if we go faster than we should, we can't wait. And wait for what? God? God. He isn't coming back. And even if he did, if he ever did come back, if he ever dared to show his face or his glyph or whatever in the garden again, if after all this destruction, if after all the terrible days of this terrible century, he returned to see the suffering that his abandonment had created, if all he has to offer is death, then you should sue the bastard. That's my only contribution to all this theology. Sue the bastard for walking out. How dare he?
Thus spake the prophet.
So, thank you for sharing this with me, but I don't want to keep it.
He wants to live.
Yes. I'm 30 years old, for God's sake. I haven't done anything yet. I want to be healthy again. And this plague, it should stop. In me and everywhere. Make it go away.
Oh, we have tried. We suffer with you, but we do not know. We do not know how.
This is the tome of immobility, of respite, of cessation. Drink of its bitter water once, prophet, and never thirst again.
I can't. I still want my blessing. Even sick. I want to be alive.
You only think you do. Life is a habit with you. You have not seen what is to come. We have. What will the grim unfolding of these latter days bring that you or any being should wish to endure them? Death, more plenteous than all heaven has tears to mourn it. The slow dissolving of the great design, the spiraling apart of the work of eternity. The world and its beautiful particle logic all collapsed, all dead forever, in starless moonlorn onyx night. We are failing. Failing. The earth and the angels. Look up. Look up. It is not to be time. Oh, who asks of the order's blessing with apocalypse descending? Who demands more life when death, like a protector, blinds our eyes, shielding from tender nerve more horror than can be borne? Let any being on whom fortune smiles creep away to death before that last dreadful daybreak when all your ravaging has returned to you with the rising, scorching, unrelenting sun. When morning blisters crimson and bears all life away, a tidal wave of protean fire that curls around the planet and bears the earth clean as bone.
But still, bless me anyway. I want more life. I can't help myself. I do. I've lived through such terrible times, and there are people who have lived through much, much worse. But you see them living anyway. When they're more spirit than body, more sores than skin, when they're burned and in agony, when flies lay eggs in the corners of the eyes of their children, they live. Death usually has to take life away. I don't know if that's just the animal. I don't know if it's not braver to die. But I recognize the habit. The addiction to being alive. We live past hope. If I can find hope anywhere, that's it. That's the best I can do. It's so inadequate. So much not enough, but bless me anyway. I want more life. And if he returns, take him to court. He walked out on us. He ought to pay.
I'm back. Harper? Harper? What are you doing?
Dead, you know. Doesn't matter.
No, you're not here. You lied to me. You said cancer. You said...
You could have read about it in the newspapers. AIDS. I didn't want you to get the wrong impression. You feel bad that you beat somebody.
I want
He
you to...
deserved it.
No, he didn't.
Everybody does. Everybody could use a good beating.
I heard him. I didn't mean to. I didn't want to, but I made him bleed. And he won't ever see me again. Oh, Louis. Go, please go, Roy. Please, you're really frightening me. Please, please go. Harper!
Show me a little of what you've learned, Baby Joe. Out in the world. Damn. I've got to shuffle off this mortal coil. I hope they have something for me to do in the great hereafter. I get bored easy. You'll find, my friend, that what you love will take you places you never dreamed you'd go.
Hope you didn't worry.
Harper, where were you?
A trip to the moon on gossamer wings.
What?
You gotta get your hearing checked. You say that a lot. I was out with a friend in paradise.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
You've been working hard.
I feel terrible.
Welcome back to the world.
Oh, from where? Oh,
But look at this! It is the dawn of man!
Venus rising from the sea.
I'm wet.
Fever broke, that's a good sign. They'll be in to change you in about 10
Mrs.
minutes.
Pitt,
Elle va à la toilette.
Oh.
Elle est très formidable, ça. Where did you find her?
We found each other. I've had a remarkable dream. And you were there? And you? And you! Some of it was terrible and some of it was wonderful. But all the time I kept saying, I want to go home, and they sent me home.
What's he talking about?
Thank you.
I just slept in the chair.
She saved my life.
I did no such thing. I just slept in the chair. Being in hospital upsets me. It reminds me of things. I need to go home now. I had the most peculiar dream.
Come in.
I have to start rounds. You are one of the lucky ones. I could give you a rose. You rest your weary bones.
What happened to you?
Oh, visible scars. You said.
Oh, Lois, you're so goddamn literal about everything.
I'm going now.
You'll come back.
If I can, I have things to take care of.
Please do. I have always depended on the kindness of strangers.
Well, that is a stupid thing to do.
Who is she?
You really don't want to know.
Before I depart, I'm home for the gift.
What? Oh, I can't read the label. My eyes aren't any better. AZT? Where on earth did you... These are hot pills. I am shocked.
A contribution to the Get Well Fund from a bad fairy.
These pills, they make you better.
They're poison. They make you anemic. This is my life from now on, Louis. I'm not getting better. I'm not sure I'm ready to do that to my bone marrow.
We can talk about it tomorrow. I'm going home to nurse my grudges. Ta, baby. Sleep all day. Ta, Lewis, you sure know how to clear a room.
Friar. I want to come back to you.
I want your credit card. That's it. And then you can keep track of me from where the charges come from. If you want to keep track, I don't care.
I have some things
Okay,
to tell
we
you.
shouldn't talk. I don't want to do that anymore. Credit card.
I don't know what will happen without you. Only you. Only you love me. I've Please. Please, don't leave me now. Harper, you're my good heart.
Did that hurt? Yes. Remember that. Please. If I can get a job or something, I will cut the card to pieces, and then there won't be charges anymore. Credit card.
Call. You have to.
No, it's probably never again. That's how bad. Maybe sometimes lost is best. Get lost, Joe. Go exploring. With a big glass of water.
I want to come back to you. You could respond, you could say something, you could throw me out or say it's fine or it's not fine, but sure, what the hell, I really failed you. But this is hard. Failing in love, it isn't the same as not loving. It doesn't let you off the hook. It doesn't mean you're free to not love.
I love you, Louis.
I love you.
I really do. But you can't come back. Not ever. I'm sorry, but you can't.
Night flight to San Francisco. Chase the moon across America. God, it's been years since I was on a plane. When we hit 35,000 feet, we'll have reached the tropopause, the great belt of calm air, as close as I'll ever get to the ozone. I dreamed we were there. The plane left the tropopause, the safe air, and attained the outer rim, the ozone, which was ragged and torn, patches of it threadbare as old cheesecloth, and that was frightening. But then I saw something that only I could see, because of my astonishing ability to see such things. Souls were rising from the earth far below. Souls of the dead, of people who had perished from earthquake, from war, from the plague. And they floated up like skydivers in reverse, limbs all akimbo, wheeling and spinning. And the souls of these departed, they joined hands and clasped ankles and formed a web, a great net of souls. And these souls were 3 atom oxygen molecules of the stuff of ozone. And the outer rim absorbed them and was repaired. Nothing's lost forever. In this world, there is a kind of painful progress, longing for what we've left behind, and dreaming ahead. At least